Welcome back to Life on Purpose. I am Stephanie Epps. On this channel, we talk about all things living life on purpose, and with intention. It has been nearly 1 year since my last long form video. I have been sharing short form videos, and I was really consistent until probably a little after my marathon last fall. And I have recommitted to sharing here on YouTube and short form videos on TikTok, YouTube, and I just started sharing again over on Facebook. This is my first long form video, as I say, in a year. And oh my gosh, there's so much to share. However, this video is about marathon training 2026. I registered for the Marine Corps Marathon. It is the last Sunday in October in Washington, D.C., and I have been sharing my training runs here. Last year, I trained for a full year for a marathon. I did not do a post-marathon recap. I wish I had, because so much to share about that. But quick. I was doing great. I was doing so good until my thighs just cramped up about halfway through the marathon. And my goal was to finish in about 4:30 or less. I finished around 5:05. So much pain, literally cramping thighs for a half marathon, 13 miles, but I did not quit. And I did not allow that experience to deter me from continuing this marathon journey, this runner lifestyle. So I am back on. We are 4 official weeks into marathon training for 2026. The furthest I've run so far is 7 miles. I have a run coach. She has me doing hill training once a week. So if you see short form videos on hill training, I am doing the work. I am showing up. I did not do hill training last year. I wish I had. I can tell the difference so much in just the last few weeks of running the hills. It has definitely made a difference in my cardiovascular function, my strength, and my ability to take the hill. So feel really good about that. This upcoming week, my long run is 8 miles. 8-mile long run. I will definitely have to do it on the treadmill. Reason being, I have to work. I have 12 hours. I'm working Saturday and Sunday. And if you have to be to work at 7 a.m. because you are a healthcare provider, it's kind of hard to run in the dark, get back home, shower, get to work on time. So I am blessed and grateful that I do have a treadmill that I can run on safely in my home and make it work on time. So last 4 weeks, what can I tell you? Sleep is important. Recovery is important. Those are 2 things that I did not prioritize in 2025. And I'm working on my sleep. I've been trying to improve my sleep habits for almost a year. It's just hard, y'all. If you have trouble with sleep because of all of your responsibilities and commitments, y'all comment below. Let me know, because I know that I cannot be the only one that's trying to show up in every capacity as a wife, a mom, a healthcare provider, a small business owner, a friend, as being a human, a decent person, and just commit to the things that I said I was going to do, fulfill those responsibilities, and show up for myself as well. It can be a lot. And I oftentimes sacrifice my sleep to complete all of the tasks, the goals that I have for myself, and the commitments that I've made to other people. So sleep, trying to do better with my sleep. And number 2, recovery. This morning I did a 30-minute, nice yoga for runners class on Peloton. It felt really good to my body. It felt amazing. I need to do more of that. Yesterday, I opened my Flowwell compression pants. Y'all, I bought these Flowwell compression pants, I think, the day after I ran my marathon. I should have had them the whole time. And I finally opened them. It's been 6 months. My marathon was in November of 2025. It is May of 2026. So it's been 6 months since I purchased these compression pants, and I used them for the first time yesterday. and I can tell a difference. Like my thighs were so tight and sore from all of the running I've been doing, and they feel so much better. My goal is to use these compression pants at least once a week. I'm not going to say that I'll commit to wear them twice a week. I probably could though, because you just put them on. It has the battery that charges, plug them up, and you can like watch TV and sit in your bed or on the sofa. So maybe I will shoot for twice a week, but at least once a week for recovery, the Flowell compression pants. I did a little unboxing. I haven't formatted the short form video, but I'll probably have that up here on YouTube maybe the next couple of days. We will see. Recovery and rest, 2 priorities. Hydration, I have shared with you all before. One of my favorite hydrations is Drip Drop, so I'm using that for recovery as well. And I'm feeling really good. My hope is to make my marathon goal time. But beyond that is to finish the race safely, injury-free, and pain-free. Those are the things that are my primary focus. After my last marathon, I had an anaphylactic reaction. It's called exercise-induced anaphylaxis. So at the end of the marathon, I was just itching, scratching, and my husband and I, we were at a restaurant just eating after the race, and I was like, gosh, I'm just itching. So I go to the bathroom. I'm thinking, if you sweat a lot, like the salt builds up. So I said, well, let me just go to the bathroom, just kind of wipe down, I'll be good. So I lift my arm up. I have whelps all under my arms, both sides, like under my sports bra. And I turned to look in the mirror on my back. These big whelps and they're just itching and fiery red, like the color of my lipstick, fiery red. I'm like, what the heck? So wash my hands, I come out. I'm telling my husband, I'm like, I don't know what this is. Like, I'm thinking, what did I eat? Because I have an allergy and I'm going through the foods and I didn't have any shellfish. So I don't know what it was. And I'm itching so bad. I ended up going over to the medic tent where they have healthcare providers, for races. So I go to the medic tent, and such a nice physician. He assessed me, said I probably had some type of allergic reaction. I wore a new sports bra. If you are a runner, you know that on race day, you don't wear anything new. So we were thinking, well, maybe it was not a reaction to the sports bra. And I was like, man, what was I thinking? So they gave me some hydrocortisone cream and recommended that I get like an antihistamine. So we leave the race and go to like CVS, Walgreens, I think it was CVS, and I bought Allegra, I bought a hydrocortisone cream, and I bought one more thing. So I'm taking the Allegra, I go shower at the apartment, the condo that we rented, put the cream on, I'm thinking, hey, I'm good. We fly back the next day, flight was fine, no issues. That was a Monday? Or a Sunday? I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Sunday. Yes, the race was Saturday. We flew back on Sunday. So Monday, I'll wake up. I was teaching Pilates or Sculpt at 5:30 in the morning. And then I had another class after. And so I wake up like at 2 or 3 Monday morning, like just itching. I go in the bathroom, my lips have swollen up. I'm like, what is going on here? Just not feeling good. So I was like, you know what? Just take the medicine, lay it back down. I take the medicine, get back up to go teach my class. I look better, things are better, but I don't feel 100%. Teach my class, everybody leaves, and I start to feel worse. More itching, lips are swelling up again, my eyes are starting to swell and get red and just itchy. And then I started to have like palpitations and my tongue got kind of thick. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? From there, I get this pain down my arm. I'm thinking, am I having a heart attack? I said, I can't be having a heart attack. I am young and healthy. What is happening to me? So I have a group of friends. We're all advanced practice providers. And I'm texting out my symptoms. I'm like, y'all, what's going on? You know, do y'all think I'm having a heart attack? They're like, I don't think so. One of my friends, she's a PA. Her mother-in-law is a physician, and she's asking her what she thinks I should do. And she's like, you should go to urgent care. So I'm thinking, what is going on? Just have no clue. I'm so nervous now because of all the symptoms. I take aspirin. I'm like, if I'm having a heart attack, then let me go ahead and try to protect my heart, take the aspirin. Okay, I go to urgent care. They work me up. They give me a steroid injection. They give me something else. And they do an EKG on me. Final diagnosis, after I explained everything that happens, exercise-induced anaphylaxis. They prescribed me an EpiPen, and that's the only time this has happened to me. And I've been good since then. However, one of the physicians I work with, she said that her cousin is training for an Ironman. They're also a physician, and they have experienced the same thing. And as I'm like going down the rabbit hole, there are a ton of people that this has happened to when it's related to like extreme workouts and exercise. And the way to prevent it is to take like a Benadryl, an Allegra, some type of antihistamine prior to extreme workouts. So far in marathon training, the furthest distance I have run is 7 miles. So I've been good, no issues. However, I do think that as my mileage increases, as it gets warmer, that I may end up like taking an antihistamine prior to the run because I do not want to experience that again. It was so scary. If you have ever had exercise-induced anaphylaxis or any type of anaphylaxis, you know how scary it can be. It's just, your lips swell, your eyes swell. Like, it's just so scary. So, anywho, that is the quick recap of the first 4 weeks of marathon training. Hope you guys stick around. My goal is to share a video every 4 weeks. If I'm able to get one in, prior to the 4 weeks, I'll try to do so, but no promises. Also, I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but I do have a run coach. I did tell y'all that. And my schedule is running 5 days a week. 5 days a week. And I told her that's not doable for me. So we've kind of adjusted the plan, and I'm running about 4 days a week because 5 days is just too much with my personal commitments, work, family, and to enjoy running. And I want to continue to enjoy it, to love it, and not be at a point where it is like a job. I already have a job. I've got enough. So I want to enjoy running and enjoy the other physical activities I like. We're living life on purpose, with intention. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, and share this video with a friend. And let me know, like, have you experienced exercise-induced anaphylaxis? Like, are you on your runner journey, your marathon training? Y'all be sure to follow along, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one.